Hi everybody, it's Doreen and welcome back to card number 2 of Mother's Day cards with the Cricut. So come on and join me and I'll show you how I made this card. Okay everybody, let's bring up the supplies so we can get started on card number 2. So my card measures 8.5 by 5.5. So I've taken it and scored it to make it a 4.25 by 5.5 inch card. So now what I want to do is go ahead and add my top layer, and my top layer measures 5.25 by 4, and I've gone ahead and inked the edges using my Tim Holtz Distress ink, and this color is mustard seed. And I just got this color and I really like it. So I'm just going to lay down and look to see where I want my card to go. And I want it to go about right there. So the next thing I need to do is just go ahead and tape it down. And since this is some pretty heavy cardstock, it looks like this on the other side, I'm going to go ahead and use my ATG gun to adhere the card, the layer down. So I'm going to run along on my edges and then go ahead and put some in the middle. And I kind of like that color too, so I'll have to come up with the card to make using this side. So now let's go ahead and lay this down. And I guess it really doesn't matter which way we lay it. The flowers are going in both directions. So now I've gone ahead and laid that down. I'm going to make sure I got my edges and rub my finger in the middle. So now let's go ahead and add our flower pot. Now this flower pot is from the, see which cartridge this is. It's from the Bloom cartridge, and that's one of the Cricut Light cartridges. It looks like this. Okay, so there's no handbook, so you just have that layout sheet. And I cut this at 2, with this one I had to squeeze it down because I wanted to make this a border, and that's what it's listed as. I went ahead and just started creating it, starting at 2 inches, and I took off the link so that the width and the height would be different. And that's that key right there. And then I went ahead and just kept squeezing it till I got it to fit in the way I wanted it to fit. And then what I did was I took some ribbon and I made some pleats. The ribbon was 14 inches long, and I just took and made my pleats, and I added that to the flower pot base. And then for my flowers, I cut out the top layer, which I cut at the same height and width. And the height, like I said, was 2.06, and the width was 2.08. And then I just went ahead and I used my watercolor paints again with the iridescent medium. And I painted the flowers using my different colors because I wanted it to have a little shine, and I didn't want to go ahead and use stickles because I don't have time for the stickles to dry, since I need to get these done as quick as possible. So I've gone ahead and popped it up on some foam tape so we can just go ahead and lay it down. But before we lay it down, I do want to go ahead and put down my Mom's Day. Now the Mom's Day is from the, let's see which cartridge that is, the designer calendar cartridge. And it is key number 15 on your Gypsy, and it is on page 42 in your handbook. And it looks like this. So, and that was cut at 2 inches. So I just want to lay that down just to look to see where I'm going to put it in relation to my flower pot. And I think I kind of want to have it laying right there. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just go ahead and lay down the flower pot. And I've popped it up on some foam tape. So let's go ahead and take the foam tape off, and we'll add it, the flower pot, to the cartridge, to the card. So now that I've gotten all my foam tape off, we'll go ahead and put the flowers down. Like so. Okay, so now let's go ahead and add the mom. And I've popped this up on some foam tape as well. And I'm going to go ahead and lay it right here. And I've also taken this as well and used the watercolor paints just to give it a little shine. So now what I've done is, or what I want to put in place of the O is, I had this earring and I took and popped the back off. I bought these a long time ago at the dollar store, and I didn't buy them to wear in my ears. I just thought maybe one day I'll be able to use them on a card. So I guess that day has come, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that right there in place of the O. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down with my, using my glue gun. And just pop that in there. Like that. Now the last thing I'm going to go ahead and put on my card is, I've gone ahead and made a bow using my Bow Easy. And I do have a tutorial out there on how to use the Bow Easy. And this one is a 1-inch bow. So I want the bow to go right there. So I'm going to go ahead and use my glue gun again and get some glue on there. And I'm going to go ahead and add my bow right here in the corner. And then I'm going to take this little rose, and this is from the Recollection flowers that I picked up. Sorry for the glare. When I picked up that big haul from Michael's. So I want to go ahead and add that right in the center of my bow. And just hold it down for a little bit. And then go ahead and release it. So that's the front of the card. Now I've already gone ahead and stamped out in the inside of the card, Happy Mother's Day. And this stamp set is by Inka Dinka Doo. It is the Happy, I believe it's called Happy. I don't have it right here in front of me, but I'm pretty sure it's called Happy Occasions or Happy. So that's it, everybody. That's card number 2 of my Mother's Day cards with the Cricut. So stay tuned for card number 3. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.